name is Charlie Hutto, and I'm riding my bicycle in the Blue Mountains of Oregon. In September 2021, I rode my bicycle through the Blue Mountains of Oregon. Starting in Hefner, I rode over mountain passes, across river valleys, and through small towns in this rural section of the state. Thank you for joining me on my journey.
I'm a pop star. I'm a radio star. And I'm so popular 'cause I'm a pop star.
Good morning from Ukiah-Dale State Wayside. It's Monday morning here. It's not too bad a night last night. A little bit cold. Got down to the low 40s, I think. It's about 42 degrees right now. So a little bit chilly, but not too bad. No wind, no bugs, no animals, no rain, no snow, nothing like that. So definitely a good night. First night out camping, so not particularly comfortable, but that's the way it is with these. I was pretty tired just from getting up so early yesterday morning, so I slept okay. Not terrible. But yeah, getting ready to get going here. Sun's about ready to come up. A little cloudy this morning, but no rain expected today. Yeah, so I'll be out here in a little bit. So I'm going to get some breakfast, get my tent and everything packed up, and get ready to go. Today's journey will be taking me from here to Bates State Park, where I've actually stayed a couple of times before, including last year on my Eastern Oregon tour. So maybe I'll talk about that a little bit on the journey today. Going to have 68 miles of travel today, and only 3,000 feet of climbing, so not near as bad as the 4,500 feet yesterday. And a lot of it's going to be right at the beginning. I got a 1,400 foot pass to go over early in the morning. Basically, when I get out of camp here, is just start heading uphill in a little bit, and then the rest of it just kind of gentle uphill all the way up to Bates. So let me get packed up and get going. Alright, thank you Ukiah-Dale State Wayside for a nice night. Looks like the sun's coming out. Let's go to Bates, shall we? Okay. Hello, Shadow. Alright, well, I just turned from the Canis Creek Valley. I'm now going up the North Fork John Day River Valley, and not too steep so far, only 2 or 3%, so it's hopefully what I expect the whole way, but we'll see how that goes. That'll get me to the top of the pass, and then I'll drop down to the Middle Fork John Day River Valley. So yeah, nice drive, or sorry, nice ride so far. Very little traffic out here. I think I've been passed by 3 or 4 cars maybe all morning, and a few more going northbound. But here's an interesting sign for you to look at. There you go. Yeah, so we are halfway between the North Pole and the equator, right here at this very spot on Earth. Yeah, 45th parallel runs all the way through Oregon, so there's several signs like this, and this may not be the first one I see on this trip. We'll see how it goes. All right, I'm gonna keep heading on up the hill. Okay, I have made it to the summit of Meadowbrook Pass at an elevation of 4,127 feet. And the reason why I can be that precise about it is that sign right behind me is telling me that. So made it to the top. For the most part, not too bad. The grade was probably 2, 3, 4% for the most part, but did get up towards 5 or 6 in places. So it wasn't terrible, just kind of slow and pedaling and getting up here. But I did get here. A little bit chilly up here, so I'm actually going to put my jacket on for the descent down to the Middle Fork John Day River from here. Should be a nice descent, and again, looking forward to that. I just had a snack up here. Starting to get hungry, and I'm going to have a little more down at the bottom once I get down there and get warmed up a little bit. So let's head down the hill. And just like that, the journey down the hill is complete. It's amazing. It takes, hours and hours climbing up. It took me like 2 or 3 hours climbing up that hill today, and like 10 or 15 minutes maybe to climb back down. So anyway, that's how it goes. Anyway, I'm now on Middle Fork Road. Just turned off at 395, which is right behind me with some traffic going by. Surprisingly, there's traffic. And I've actually been to this spot two other times before. I was here in this exact spot almost a year ago, and was heading down the Middle Fork John Day River Valley in the morning, and this afternoon I'm going to ride up the John Day River Valley. It's about 42 miles up to Bates State Park from here, about 1,000 feet of climbing, so it's going to be almost negligible. Feels like I'm going to have a tailwind the whole way up the valley, so that'll be nice to make it go. But it'll be different kind of seeing it when it's not freezing cold, because both times I've ridden it's been like really, really cold. Coming down in the morning, and it's been nice coming up in the afternoon, get a different view of it, and still a little chilly, colder than last year, but not too bad. So I'm going to finish up a little bit of a lunch break here and start heading up the valley. Alright, so I'm a little more than halfway up Middle Fork Road on my way to Bates. Nice day, sun's definitely out, warmer. Got a nice tailwind, and I ended up taking my warm weather stuff off, so just kind of my usual summertime gear, which is plenty for what I'm doing. So a little bit chilly, but not real bad. It is all uphill. And I'm maintaining a pretty good pace, so I think I'm doing pretty good. So in a couple hours I'll be at camp. Now, one other thing I wanted to mention is I've seen now a total of 10 cars in the last 2 hours. 6 heading down the hill and 4 passing me going uphill. I said there's been 0 cows on the road, which is very different than last year when I was up here. But there's a few cows off on the side of the road, but nothing on the road this year. So don't know why that is, but it is what it is. All right, I'm gonna proceed forward.
You not to talk so soon. Bunch of cows up ahead of me. This will be fun. Dead cow. Oh. Oh, cow's still up there. Dougie. Alright, well that wasn't too bad. Saw a shepherd dog, that's cool. And a dead cow. Okay. Okay, well, long ride. Made it to Bates State Park. That was quite a long 40 miles coming up Middle Fork Road. That took me more than 4 hours to get there, and I wasn't riding the whole 4 hours. I stopped and looked at a few things and had some food from time to time. But it was still a long, long ride, almost a drudgery, but not quite that bad. I mean, I've been down the road before. Maybe that was why I was looking at the same stuff again, but looking the other direction. I did have a big, or not big, but a decent enough tailwind for a lot of the trip to get me up the valley. Pretty good. So I'm up here at Bates. I got my camp set up. Got a quickie little shower. There's a water hose kind of in the back there that I did a quick just sponge bath and washed my hair real fast just to get a little bit cleaned up. So I feel a lot better. Been eating some trail mix too, hoping to get the energy levels back. So I'm gonna just probably lay down here for a little bit, take a quick nap, or just enjoy the evening, make some dinner, and then head on to bed. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, well, it's getting close to sunset here. The sun's starting to go down. It's starting to cool off. The wind's starting to stop blowing. My hair is a total mess, but that's okay. Got a nap in and just took a little walk around the park here. It used to be a full-blown lumber mill town. It used to be our company town. They owned all the houses. They owned a school. They had a grocery store and a school and everything, all right here. And then in the mid-1970s, they decided to shut the whole thing down and raised the town and made a state park out of it eventually. But it's just all kind of a big empty space right now. But it's just interesting history, having pictures and something relatively modern. So it's kind of a relatively modern ghost town or former ghost town or something. Just right here. It used to be a full-blown town here for 40 or 50 years, and they just shut it down. So anyway, I'm going to go get some dinner here really quick and have mashed potatoes tonight. Yum. And then probably hang out in my tent for a little while and listen to some podcasts and then go to bed. So good night, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.
And I'm so popular, 'cause I'm a pop